A blessed day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome to the Boss with another video. Please put a like and leave a comment and let's get straight into this. Alright, so, my friend called me. She tell me, say she have a story she want to share because she watch my channel and she said she just want to share one local situation where she go through while she just reached America. She said she just reached America and these are some of the things that she face. You understand? Remember one day, I tell the ladies, I say, listen, if you go to that man and you give him a 2 day or 1 day or said night, it doesn't matter. Or if it take 3 months, 4 months for give him. So once the man they have an agenda, nothing can change it. You understand? So it no matter when it happen. But anyway, that's another way we have to talk about. Want to put a like and leave a comment and listen the data here where she experienced and where she go through and she said she just want to share it. So ladies will go through a similar thing. And she said bad to bad Jamaican man bad, but dating a Yankee man was our worst experience. But anyway, I talk too much. I could drive and I could listen. That one yeah. Remember to like and comment. Share.
I'm in the South. I moved here in 99. I have family here, but I had some of the issues with family and I went on my own. I was around 26 and I had a young child. I've always worked in healthcare, but the nursing home that I was working at, there was a lot of drama going on, so I switched, job industry, and I went to work for the post office briefly. The guy, my trainer at the post office, I was what you call a seasonal worker. So I didn't get on benefits or anything at the post office. I was just, they called it at the time, casual carriers. So I only fill in for people who, the regular postal workers who were on vacation. And so I was supposed to have 1 month training, but the guy we were training was good. And while training, is a American, him start look me. He's supposed to be my supervisor. So I tell him, so I'm not look nobody.
Right.
And I said, I cannot, there's a saying where say you can't where you eat, right? You can't mess where you eat. So I'm going to tell him, so I cannot deal with any co-workers and especially not a supervisor. He could have gotten in trouble too.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, because you're not supposed to, especially when you're in a higher position, you're not supposed to date subordinates because you can, I guess, misabuse your power or something.
Okay.
So he was doing it while we were out in the field. Like when he took me to the neighborhoods to show me the ropes, I wasn't doing a regular mail carrying. He was training me to do over here, they have mailboxes posted at different locations, not going to the homes. You do the pickup. You just pick up like business mail and who throw mail in those boxes. A bin. So he was training me to do that. And while we were out in the field, that's when he put the argument to me. I'm going to tell him no. Anyway, I'm going in my try chase me for a good few weeks. And when I tell him something, I'm not there with nobody who I work with. One boy quit the job.
He quit the job?
I don't know if it was because, but I don't know if it's because of me. He quit the job a few weeks later and went to drive trucks. It was the early 2000s, I just did get cell phone, and I gave him the number because he was training me and I had questions. Him start calling me after hours.
Oh.
After him
so from
quit the job.
From trainer to one get in your panty, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
so you remember you tell somebody one time, say it doesn't matter if you sleep with someone the first night or 100 nights, if them up to no good, them just up to no good.
Right.
Well, I was mourning someone. I have a child, and at the time he was around 5 or 6, and I was mourning his dad, so I never want nobody. So this guy chased me for around 9 months. And like I said, I don't know if he quit, because he was making good money at the post office. He was full time, wear uniform and everything, and nobody didn't understand why. Him just up and quit. Anyway, so him after 9 months, not every night, him kind of wear me down and morning me lonely. I said, I give him a chance.
What?
Right?
You really surrender? Me rotted.
Well, somebody I play love music in your ears. I call you all the time. I'm 26. I was still young at the time.
Wow.
I'm under the impression that this guy was so interested in me.
And it's a 9 months. And it's a 9 months. 10 years old and it was a 9 months. 9 months. He might look for a good while that.
Yes. I'm 26, he's 36, and you know, he's an old romantic. I think he quit the job because of me. Right? So I'm going to tell him something. Hindsight is 2020. Anyway, so after a while, I get to find out he has 2 boys. They're by an ex-wife. The girl he was with, it wasn't his ex-wife, but while we were working, before he quit the post office, him said and break up in that time. So he's giving me the impression that, you know, him won't forget, him see interest in me and he's pursuing me. I'm not the reason why his relationship break up. That's what he's telling me.
Okay.
So I started going out. He took me out. Him wine and dine me for so 9 months. Then another month or so.
When I say wine and dine me, what do you mean wine and dine? No.
Took me out to dinner, buy me flowers. Very romantic.
Wine and dine as in like food.
Oh, yeah, Lord God, I forgot.
Yeah, remember we use certain
we use certain
word as code.
Took me out to dinner. When Americans say wine and dine, they mean take you out on dates, court you.
In Jamaica, when you say wine and dine, that means, you know?
Wine and dine means, no, not that. Okay. He took me out to dinner, drink wine, stuff like that. Right?
Good.
All right. So because I know him that good 9 months, I met family members. He took me to a family reunion. I met his mother. I should have known something wrong because my same mother there gave me some look. You know, you're meeting somebody, your mother, and as a matter of fact, they were at a long table. His mother was at the end because his father died, and he was like the favorite brother, so he was at the other end of the table, and a sister was next to me, and they were giggling. And I heard his mother said, Lord, that one year hot. She said it in her American accent. And like they were saying, me too hot for him. Something like that. Yes, I heard her. But I didn't know that she and his ex-girlfriend at the prior to me were very good friends. And this is a girl he was dating for many years, another American. So I'm going to speed it up. I started visiting his apartment.
So on a day now, on a day.
With that.
Yeah, in my freak.
Meet him, mother, meet him, pick me, meet
my son. Freak now. I want to start freak.
Yes,
yes.
So
on a day. Yeah.
But we didn't live together.
Right.
I had my apartment here. But I told him, I said, if this is the place that you used to live with your girlfriend, I don't feel comfortable staying here. So him say, all right. At the time I rent where I rent. So him say, okay. Maybe 4 or 5 months into the relationship, him say, after knowing him 9 months prior to that, him say, all right, well, we'll get an apartment together. But I was still visiting his old place.
Well, stick up in. He was in the divorce them time there?
Yeah, his ex-wife was way before
this. Yeah, but that's all I know. I choose sometimes them the divorce, but then still a date. You understand? Some of the
no, man, he was divorced. No, man, I'm not there with nobody else, but even if them separated, I would never date nobody else. No, I'm serious.
All right. Enough ladies I go against what you say, because some of them would have say, once you and the man left, and you know go through a divorce, you can date and wait. Because I remember the story I posted the other day with the lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just fear look that. Everybody
I'm not gonna
different.
judge them still.
But I just
wouldn't
hear
judge
thing.
anyone in that situation.
Right.
But me personally, if you're still married, you're married on paper, anything happen to you, I'm not having a talk when the wife show up at the funeral. So,
true.
or if you're there at hospital, because she a wife on paper, would have to hold my corner. So that's why I don't play those games. And wife and husband can always work it back out. So no, he was divorced way before he got into this relationship, but this relationship lasted longer than his marriage. But we never know that. We never know that. And I didn't know that he was a serial cheater because he was so romantic and he was so dedicated. I didn't see any red flags when I finally gave him the chance. Remember, this man chased me for 9 months. Me can call him anytime, right? Miss meet him, madam. Even though Mr. she give me, she smile with me still, but me overhear the comment. I'm 26. When I pick up now, I'm in love. Anyway, maybe through my morning. So I'm visiting this guy's apartment. We signed a new lease. So we're visiting each other's apartment. I have a key to his apartment. He has a key to mine, but we're about to move into a new place. So I'm dreaming that I'm cooking and I'm smelling smoke and something a beep. And then I jumped about the sleep and realized that the whole apartment under smoke. Smoke from top to bottom. And my son have pneumonia, and I know that for him go in a smoke period is detrimental, but especially for my 6-year-old with pneumonia. So I wrap him up in a blanket, put a police come, them come and talk to me, and a fire investigator come and tell me, say somebody set the apartment on fire.
What?
So them start asking me, So they started questioning me, like, who live here? So I tell them, so I'm a boyfriend. So right away, them say, so where your boyfriend there? So I was like, no, he's a truck driver. He's not here. He left maybe an hour and change ago. And then them say, call him back. Them ask me if me and him argue or anything. I'm going to say, no. And then them said, no, call him. So they had to call his they had to call his place of work. And because he's in the field driving truck, they had to get him on the radio, the radio with the truck them, and tell him, saying them didn't tell him what it was, because of course they didn't know if he set the fire. So I jumped too far in the story. I didn't tell her that I had a feeling that the ex-girlfriend was still lingering around, but I didn't have any proof, right? Because he made a couple of comments. Remember when mother said I wanted too hot for him? And then I started realizing that maybe this guy didn't really break it off with this girl, but I just remember that afterwards. So the business tell him to bring him back the truck. When he got to the place, they told him that something happened at his apartment and him have to go back. Them not tell him everything, because the police tell them, so don't say nothing. So when him come back there, investigation going on till around 8 something in the morning. So the fire investigator had me and him sitting down, and the fire investigator asked both of us. He asked me, do you have any irate ex? And I was like, no, because I still don't know what caused the fire. They just said somebody. So they asked him I told them, no, my son's father is deceased and he was overseas anywhere, so I'm not having a man. So they asked him, and he said no. And when he said that, my heart dropped, because not only did you say you don't have any current ex, you said she's not irate, and you tell me he was telling me that the ex-girlfriend was crazy, that's why I'm left for her. And no, I might tell the fire investigator said, no, I'm not an irate ex. I should have spoken up, but I didn't want to accuse anyone, because that's and she's a school teacher. So I didn't want to. It must know, in my mind, I said, me at 26, me not no sense, them time there. Anyway, so the man said, okay, somebody put lighter fluid. There was a wreath, like, wreath where them put on coffin. Well, the foreigner them, every holiday, they put Christmas wreath, Easter wreath, them something they were around sitting when them put on them door.
But no way I
there
thought,
was a
man.
reed on the door and them said somebody sprayed lighter fluid on the reed on the door, and the only reason why the fire didn't come in faster is because it was a new apartment and it's steel door within the wood. Anyway, so me, you that think some would have he lied to the fire investigator. Them try to find out that they never found out. But like I said, we did sign a lease for a new apartment. So I didn't. I already break my current lease. He broke his lease too, and we only had weeks to go. The apartment didn't burn all the way down, so it like I said, the fire didn't come in, just some smoke damage on the front door. So I asked him after everybody gone, said, why didn't you tell the truth? Why didn't you tell them that you had issues with your ex? Him said, no, she not gonna do them something there. Then I'm gonna tell her something. 1 week, this is 3 weeks out before we move in together. The week before we move in together, I was at this apartment again. This time it was a Sunday, February. I think it was maybe Super Bowl or some game was playing, and a neighbor, not the ex-girlfriend, 1 week before we moved in together, a neighbor, a big woman, I mean, I'm 30, she in her 40s, come knock on the door and meet on site. And she tell me, say she had a neighbor, but she and him did there.
What?
And she pregnant. Listen, I tell her what I mix up. Not the ex-girlfriend when me think burned down the door. This is another woman in the same apartment complex. So it looked like the ex-girlfriend used to flip out on him because he was a cheater. But again, I am 26. This man chased me for nearly a year. No way about moving our apartment. I know something snapped within me when she told me that. I said, because I've seen her and I thought they were just neighbors. So I said, so how come you pregnant for him when him used to live with him woman here? Him there behind me, you know. She named Sheila. And him tell me, say, I lie, she tell her. She said, Ben, don't him name. Anyway, she said, don't lie. Tell her the truth. Tell her the truth why your relationship end. Me swear and break up because of me. She had tell me, said, no, them was sleeping together and she pregnant. She around 45. I said, well, and I said, so where you come here for today? Because I know me pissed. Because I know me give up my apartment and this across his money. I said, look here. Where your name, Sheila? Sheila, I will tell her something. We just rent an apartment and him a move in next week, so here where you do. Eat well, drink water. When the picnic bad, we'll make sure same pay child support. But right now, him about to pay the rent for where I move go. So she said, tell her that you told me that you love me. I said, at 45, you know, so I'm not going to tell her anything to get in your jaws. Where you come here for this morning? So him sit down there. She said, why can't he speak for himself? I said, call me around things now. So, I don't know where you're there. So, yeah, because you understand. I go through, I almost get burned up in a fire. I don't know where I'm going. So, I get upset now. So, I talk to her calmly and tell her, say, yo, we're about to move in. So, when we're done with him, you can't have him. But right now, I've been through too much in these past few months and I'm going to pay the rent. I should have just gone my way, but again, my back was against the wall. The man did even tell me, say, him no want him. Woman, I work 2 jobs because when I meet me, I did go back into healthcare. I only worked at the post office briefly. So I had a part-time during the week and I did 12-hour shifts at the weekend at a nursing home. The man tell me, say, when him come home on the weekend, him woman they home with the kids them, my son, his 2 sons, somebody quit my full-time job, moving into this new apartment.
Wow. You see the thing, you know?
Okay.
This man I play for 9 months and getting in your panty. And it was up to no good. Him have woman there and something. And at this, I talk to my show night and I say, ladies, if you don't come to Jamaica and meet a man and then get it on the first night, second night or third night, don't feel like, say, you get it up easy or you're soft or you're too quick for game. You can't take all 9 months. Well, here's a perfect example. You can't take all what? 9 months. And what?
9 months.
He don't tell himself saying, wow, you say me wait any length. But he not serious.
he was willing to pay all the bills.
Yeah, there.
When I finally moved in, again, I'm 26 now, going on to 27. He's 36, going on 37. We move in together. And let me tell you, this is how the nightmare starts. I only have a part-time job. He's a truck driver. Him always them crazy. He's home on the weekends. It looked like I want to live in babysitter time they want. Right? So I transport the kids them back and forth. 9 months this man chased me. This man act like a provider, but him there all down the whole city that we live in. Okay? Because of his odd hours at work, sometimes him have days off or me no know, him still get up and left 3 o'clock in the morning. That time him gone a girl yard. Yep. And my car, let me tell you when it started tumble down. 3 months into living there, I should have, because I found out that the lady, Sheila, that came there, she was lying. She wasn't pregnant. But she was telling me that because she realized I'm a young kid. I'm 26. She's 45.
Remind
she
tell
thought
me,
that
when
he...
Remind it, tell me,
yeah,
say that you're going to now breathe and go and talk.
And she did think that because I'm young, and she tell me that she's pregnant, but I gotta leave. But I did already realize that my back is against the wall. The man make me quit my weekend bail a shift, 12 hour, will give me most of my income. I give up my apartment, I already break the lease, I pay the fee. We already put down money for a new apartment. So I was me and my family members, them don't get along. I was in a tight spot. So I did already make up my mind and said, this relationship I probably not gonna last. And I give my like a chance to see where I go on. Because I know this girl, I have a feeling that she's not pregnant. But me calmly, me decide I'm not fight over a man, but me tell her straight up, look, I'm about to go pay the rent of this other apartment. And me about to sit on easy street until me figure out what I want to do. So you can do what you want to do with him, you know. But I am going to pay the bills and where I go. So I don't know where you up to, but I know where me up to.
Right, that's all.
Anyway, I should have gone. I should have look here. I should have gone about my business. 3 months into the relationship, into the moving in together, yeah. My car broke down, so he let me drove his vehicle, and I dropped him off at work, and I would go and pick him up back. I would drop him off 3 something in the morning, pick him up back around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. I think it was my transmission, so it took almost a week for the shop to finish doing what I do. Well, one of the morning, one of the night, I go for pick him up. The ex-girlfriend, not Sheila, who claims that she's pregnant, the real ex-girlfriend where the family didn't know. She show up with her 3 friends them. And she show up for work because she says, I'm driving vehicle. And this is how I'm finding out. This girl and him did all engaged. They've been together since in early 20s, yeah. She even lost a baby, but she won't fight me. Me don't know all of this. She and her 3 friends, them look like them come to beat me, but him did have a chrome baseball bat in that vehicle. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to tell her, so look here. I'm going to fight over money now, look. But let me explain something to you. 4 hours and one of me, I know I end up in an emergency room, but 1 hour come with me. So anybody bad enough want to come over here, I not run. I'm not going anywhere. So security came out. I made decide say if I beat up, I just saw. But I can't allow her to bully me when I don't know them history. I didn't know all of what was going on. Even one of her friends, she was like, no, I'm not fight. Let me hear what she has to say. I'm going to explain how I meet the guy. The security came out and I have to move. And she tell the security, say she's his fiance. So I'm going to tell the security, say, how is she his fiance? That's his car. I drove it here. How me and him live together? How is it her fiance when me and the guy live together? So I say, all right, since I see him vehicle, this you can stay, but you not for go on. So when him come out, you know, I'm calm. I don't want, because I'm 5'2", and this guy is like 6'4", 6'5". Him not big and thick, but him was very athletic. He played basketball. I can't fight him. And him have a nice firearm too. So I'm calmly ask him what was going on. And you know what? By the time we got to the house, with the apartment, I talk it over and I'm like, you chased me for all this long. She's telling me that y'all are still messing with each other. You know, that's why I'm not like, at the time I'm thinking, that's why I'm not like there with people outside of my tribe. I don't know when I come there with this Yanky boy, if I might tell me, say, you know what the man tell me?
Tell me.
What are you going to do? You quit your job. You don't get along with your family members. I'm the breadwinner. What are you going to do? You're stuck with me. And that the man tell me. Him say, what you gonna do? The little part-time job where you work, that can't do nothing for you. What you gonna do? You're stuck. You see when him tell me that? No, sir. I said, okay. I'm stuck. Okay. Nobody argue with him. This is the 3-4 months we're together. You know what I do? I start moving silence. Yes, when I'm going about in business, I start looking for another job. I'm going to find it because he doesn't know because his hours is from, I think him do some long shift. So what I do between the hours of 4 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the afternoon, him don't know. I'm going to work, I'm going to work. So what I did was get another full-time job, and he didn't know this. And when we had moved into the apartment, it was my furniture. The furniture did in a storage. So what I did was, cell phone did just get popular. I got another cell phone with a different number after working on this job for like 3 weeks. Because in my boss say I'm the breadwinner, my full-time job, me go to work from 7 to 3. So me gonna work after I'm gonna work and reach about before and get off of work and I save my money. And for 3 months, I saved my money. I had a different phone. He didn't know. And some of the co-worker when we used to work that I quit when I moved in with him, I linked them back. Some dude used to be at a nursing home. I asked them if I can pay them for move me. And them said, no problem. One morning, when this punk gonna work, I get my bridge in them. I will come in. I'ma just pine on all of my things them. All my fork and spoon, my pine. This a mine, this a mine, this a mine. I couldn't pack. I would have known. So me I try to leave if them see me a pack. So 3 months in, I pack up and we move out. From I think that morning we started 6:45. By 4 o'clock, all of my things are move out. I did already get a new apartment, change jobs, have a new phone. So when him come home, no me gone. And years later, when he finally caught up to me, because him find one of my brethren when him know, and him find me again, him tell me, say, me are the first woman ever do that to him. Him come off a hard day at work, him did get for love curry chicken. So him come home and I expect curry chicken. Him say when him come in at the apartment and him call me name a echo cause the place empty. Him say somebody rob him. Him call 911 and call him brother. I'm sure so the place get robbed. Right? Him a call all phone lock up. That's I guess the police them tell him say no. If your girlfriend used to live here and your clothes them they here, your TV they here, only if your clothes missing, and you can't find her on her phone out of service, sir, she left. And him say him brother laugh off of him because him a go for lodge report and them realize say I move out there.
So what on there?
Neatly.
More you tell what one to the fire? How would it at the girl next door?
As far as the fire, because I found out that he might cheat with so many. When I tell you that 3 months, it wasn't just her. This man was cheating with like 6 other women. So even though the ex-girlfriend confronted me on his job, and she's crazy too, I'm wondering if he said it's not her because he was cheating with so many other women. Him probably never know which one of them burned down. But I feel like it's her because that used to be their home. And if she brave enough to come confront me upon his job, who else could have done that? It's her. I don't know if she knew that I was there, but I'm sure she was doing drive-by. I'm sure she figured out my car. To be honest, me thinks that she knows that me and my son did that. I think so. Because the same neighbor when they cheat with a show up claim say she pregnant, they were good friends. She just never knows him they cheat with that girl too. So the fire investigator contacted me several times, and they said because he's being tight-lipped, and I told the fire investigator he's cheating with several women, and I have a feeling it's the most recent ex. But the fire investigator said because there was no cameras in 2001, him say them can't just go off a hearsay. And because he's not pointing the finger at her, him say, the fire investigator told me to leave him. He said, let me tell you something. I have a daughter your age. Leave this guy. Because you know what? If that fire had killed you and your son, he doesn't understand that he would be our main suspect. Because it happened shortly after he left. And remember, in the cell phone, them back then, I don't think they had the triangulation like they have now. Him say him would have been on the investigation, and if he's willing to protect any of his crazy exes, he doesn't mean you any good. You could have died in that fire with your child.
Yeah, true.
And we would have blamed him.
So what become take about not so much minutes, it's at 32 minutes. We could get 3 more minutes out of it because I don't want it too long. What become of him?
Yeah.
You just take for yourself and that's it.
Yeah, and
a good thing you never married. A good thing you never married. A good thing you never married him.
Yeah, and they proposed, but because Sheila did show up upon him doorstep and tell me that she had breed, I told him. I said, no, I could never get married to you. You're cheating.
And look how much trouble he got through to get you.
Him.
You did stop. Yeah, look how much trouble he got through to get you. And then still.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So you agree with what I said?
That to that woman, saying that it no matter if you sleep with them on the first night or whenever, when people are dishonest, them, especially men like him, he just wanted to insist on somebody, and he decided say I have to be his by the hook or the crook, and if it take him 9 months or 9 years, it was like maybe a conquest to him. I don't know why I'm more serious enough because he bought a ring and proposed. I'm a laugh. I say you must be sick in your damn head. You're a crazy woman. You're probably there. You have a life insurance policy for my head car. But I have a feeling say you're a girl try to burn down the place with me night. And him used to tell me, say, why would I do that? You're mad. I'm say, no, I'm not trust you at all. Years later, he tried to get back with me. And guess what? Oh, here's the icing on the cake. Because I left him, the ex-girl took him back. The one where me suspect tried burn down the apartment.
Oh, the crazy ex. That's the one where the mother raped.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the one where the mother and the whole family know. Her name is B. I'm going to call her B. Her name starts with B. She and him had like a 10-year relationship. His marriage was just short, maybe 2 or 3 years. But the him and her lived in the apartment. Remember, I tell us the reason why we leave, I don't want to stay in that apartment there because him and him ex did live there. That's why he broke his lease, I broke my lease. Sheila thinks that when him break up with him woman, she never get him. She never knows him a word on the place. She never knows that I was somebody that he was chasing for 9 months. So Sheila pissed off and come and tell me that she's pregnant. The ex-girlfriend didn't even know that he was cheating with the neighbor. Right? Sheila is the neighbor. And he was, that's why the fire investigator, when I told him he should have told the fire investigator about B, the ex, him saying don't think it's her. And I said, well, you should have still told the fire investigator, met them, go to them investigation. And he wouldn't tell. And that's why I told you, hindsight is 2020. When I found out how many people he was cheating with, I realized that he probably don't know which one of them do it. He probably been cheating with so many people, but how many of them knew where his apartment was?
The greatest
You
thing
understand?
is, the greatest thing is you never lose your life and you live, you can't tell a tale. But I'm glad you reach out to me because I know inside this speech I'm make on the live, make you kind of express a little thing.
And him chased me for 9 months.
Yeah, I know what I say, but some older woman do that thing say, them not understand what I say now. A man he date you for a period of time and then get the pum pum, but he still is up to no good. And if there's no difference than him getting it the first night if you and him talk for a while. I meet him literally and just give him your leg so like that. No. Yeah, I mean like matter. Because if him live at east and you live at west and him see him, it's some, and this is what I try to tell people. But then tell me, say, I'm not going to some woman have morals and thing, but it still work out that in a work. In a work, said we. So I see him, you see him.
Responsibility for me. You know, how you always tell people, say, right, this is a red flag, this is a red sheet.
Red sheet.
At 26 years old, I should still have known better because there were too many red flags. And I don't know, maybe because he took the initiative to say he's the breadwinner, he would take care of you, him chased me for 9 months, him took me out, date me, court me. I just thought that, maybe he went through some stuff and he's trying to change him in life. I don't know. I see the red flag, them I ignore them.
Anyway, guys, that for now. Leave a comment and let me know on the thought. Just something to think about. Nothing controversial. Just, persons just share them experience they didn't go through. I know some man dishonest and me telling you some man he pretend for long and have much woman and see it there. Say thing as well me say. Anyway, ladies, big up on yourself. Comment me and come live, my gun.